What is up today, skate rats? So we're out here street skating again. When I was out skating with my friend Jacob last week, I ended up seeing this curb spot that was very unique. It is where two drastically different curbs meet up with each other, and it makes for kind of a cool spot. And I remember showing my friend Jacob, like, hey, I think I want to come back and prep this to try to get a trick on it. And he kind of just looked at me with like a dirty look, like, why would you ever want to skate this particular spot? But I'm gonna be there in about 2 or 3 minutes and I'll show it off because to me, it's just unique. So this is the spot. It is a granite curb that then drops into like this asphalt thing. That is enough to kind of like, if you're twisted a bit, to get four wheels down on. That's not something I'm really concerned about. But it's also like pulled out from it. So my thought is to try to get a nollie lip slide and then come down into this asphalt here. But even with granite, you do need a little bit of prep work. So we're gonna do that, and then when I come back, I gotta clean up the dog poop here. But we're gonna prep this quick because there's a lot of action going on around here. Got the spot all prepped. I'm gonna run my stuff back to my car because here on the East Coast, if you get caught prepping stuff, it could easily result in handcuffs. But I'm kind of secondarily excited. So I've been in this area a few times now, and I've tried to skate this one particular spot that's already been prepped, and every time there's cars parked there. But it looks like today would be the day where I have just enough room to avoid that. If you look over here at this planter, you have these, bank to ledges that are all granite. And someone has already taken the time to prep them. And they grind okay-ish. Like, crook would probably be a battle, but doable. But I've been trying to skate this for 3 sessions now, and there's always cars parked in front of it. So who knows, maybe I'll get the lip slide and then be able to come over here and battle something else. It is incredibly windy today though, so there's so much dirt. So that's gonna be a little bit more of a challenge too. My hope is by the time I walk back to my van and I grab my board and get rid of some of these supplies, that the lacquer will be dry and I'll be good to skate. It always blows my mind though, before I put my phone away. How did you convince them to let you put your parking garage over the street? Once again, I'm sorry about the wind. I'm going to try to yell, and then I can always mute the volume a little bit if I need to. That was more of a battle than I thought, and not for the reasons I thought. Next to these rocks, you can kind of see this rut here. This is where I kept landing, and that's why the rocks are there. I ended up doing like a small pile of rocks, which didn't necessarily help. Like if you look in the last one, I think I rolled down the back side of them and slide through the dirt over a little bit, but I was able to do it. So I am weird with front shoves. I'm very, very consistent with that. If we play a game of skate, the chance I miss one is very small, but I've always been bad at them. So I choose not to do them for certain things. And I was like, you know what? Let's try it at the beginning of this line. The ground is way too rough for flip tricks. I tried like half cab flip and it just kept flying away from me. So I was like, okay, we're gonna try front shove. And it's like, every time I landed one of the nollie lips, something was weird about the front shove, like the one where I went halfway across the street and I came back. I'm not saying it's like a super bad clip. I just wanted a pretty decent front shove. So I probably will like zoom and track and try to edit this if I end up self-releasing the whole thing. But I'm happy. I'm stoked. Definitely not the best front shove, but it was caught, and I landed. I hope you guys did enjoy this. I gotta check what time it is because I feel like it's been at least an hour and a half. If I have time, you might see me skate the bank to curb, but I'm parked right outside of school, but the school uses the parking lot too, and I do not want to get stuck. I pulled over there has to be 500 or 600 cars over there, and I don't want to get stuck trying to get out. Have a great day. Keep pushing forward, guys.